One of the most powerful feminist voices of the late 20th century, and she predicts tough times ahead for women in Egypt and the Middle East. Germaine Greer was a special guest this year at the Hay Festival in Kerala.
Germaine Greer at the Hay Festival for a lecture on eroticism in Shakespeare's works. But more than Shakespeare, it was the Australian writer's feminist views that took centre stage.
And if I have to watch African women, North African women, Arab women electing choosing an Islamic republic because it is the answer, then I'm also going to have to watch those women negotiate the problems that will be presented when they adopt Islamic systems. I think we are in grave danger.
Greer, regarded as one of the most powerful feminist voices of the late 20th century, predicts tough times ahead for women in Egypt and the Middle East.
At present, the military are trying to take over in Egypt. That just means that the Tahrir Square will fill up again and people will be probably beaten and harassed again. But already in Tahrir Square, the feminists who were there were subject to abuse and insult. It will be hard, very, very hard for the women.
So what does Greer have to say about the contribution of her book, The Female Eunuch, to the women's movement?
The Female Eunuch was the best book I could write. It's not a very good book, but it was very generously read by an enormous number of women who brought to that book the things that were missing from it and who made it make sense in terms of their lives. The people who read the book made the book and they are making history. It's not I.
From the Female Eunuch to the Hay Fest in Thiruvananthapuram is a long journey. But it's Greer's ability to engage with current events like the uprisings of the Arab Spring that inspires her work and her fans. In Thiruvananthapuram,